Okay, so hi everyone. Tomer, it's gonna be tough after you. I was like totally mind blown by your presentation, and I'll tell you why. I come from the world of video and television. So the power, the brain power that machine learning needs to actually do what he said is mind blowing. It's just really amazing technology. But I'm going to talk to you about serendipity. So I'm sure you've heard this word, serendipity. Oh, I'm sorry. So these are happy accidents that we're usually we don't spot. They just crash into you like an uninvited guest. Okay, but many of our most amazing moves come from these unexpected moments. I call it serendipity sparks. The question is, what do we do with them when they crash into us? Do we even spot them? So when serendipity knocks on your door, let's say that they invite you to a last-minute meeting with a high-potential client. Do you even consider going? Or there's a really event that you didn't consider you didn't budget in your yearly budget. Do you consider sponsoring or going? Sending one of your salespeople? So many marketers and teams are very focused on rigid planning. So the question is, how much room are we making for this? So I'm going to tell you 3 stories where I was able to spot serendipity, when I was able to actually do a quick risk assessment, and then go all in, and what happened. So the first one is the now here mindset. So picture this. I'm in Guatemala, having a vacation, work miles away in Spain. I'm sipping that piña colada that you see right there. And Volcán de Fuego this side, Volcán del Agua the other side. And then serendipity hits when I meet the president of a media group. And he's looking for a temporary TV host for a morning show. And I am a TV host, but I've never done morning shows, not live. And most people would say, I'm vacation, I'm unplugging, thanks but no thanks, right? But I put my piña colada down, and I started to do, I opened my mind to the now here mindset. And then this is what I call the now here mindset. You live the script. I left my script of no thank you, and I started asking questions. Okay, I followed the risk. I asked him, okay, so what do you need? He said, I really need, for 3 months, I need you to fill in one of our hosts in the morning show. And the catch, because there's always a catch, I need it to happen on Monday, and this is Saturday, right? So I have one night to decide to stay for 3 months, to commit for 3 months. So I did this. And I mean, follow the risk. I mean, this little pop. When serendipity pops into you, then you pop. You do a proof of concept. You do a proof of potential. You pinpoint the opportunity, the upside. What does this entail for you? What's the best case scenario? Okay, maybe this can grow your network. This can bring you other business opportunities. Does this align with your long-term goals? And then you quickly assess the downsides. What is the downside? What is the worst case scenario? Maybe I'm terrible maybe I'm terrible, I don't have a chemistry with the other hosts. This country is dangerous. I assessed all these downsides, and for us in marketing, it's really quick assessments because you need to decide whether the upside is really quick. If the upsides are larger than the downsides, then you pursue, right? You pop, you pursue. If they're not, then you pass. And this quick risk assessment can help you to, if you pursue, you go all in. If you pass, then you just, but you at least tried it, right? You at least assessed it. Okay, what happened in my story is that I pursued. I became a host on this morning show that was called Buenos Dias. And 8 months later, I was offered to be the co-CEO of the station. So this opportunity that crashed into me in disguise actually made me leap into a bigger network. In my head, the potential was growing my network and my ability, honing my skills as a TV host in a live setting. But this catapulted me in the management world, okay? So let's fast forward 4 years. I am living the dream as a co-CEO in a foreign country. We've won several awards. And then serendipity hits again. This time in a professional event in the Middle East. And I meet someone that changes everything. And that moment, it's like, again, serendipity is knocking in your door, you look at risk in the eye, and what do? I could have said, no, I'm really well established in my CEO position, right? But I did my quick risk assessment, and my quick risk assessment was, can I do this leap in a large personal scale and leave the professional achievements that I have? So what I did is I followed the risk, okay? So I came to Israel, I met this guy, and my assessment was, I don't know Hebrew. Should I leave my C-suite, move to Israel with no job and no Hebrew? And everyone around us, of course, colleagues, family, friends, on both sides were saying, the risk is not worth it. But the upside that I saw, the real risk that I saw, was that I was going to miss on family, love, family, and a potential new chapter of life. So I leapt. But how did I leap? I didn't just leap blindly. I leapt with a safety net. So that safety net, we all know the POC, right? So we POC'd our relationship, basically. That's what we did. We POC'd for 3 months. Okay? And the way that I recommend you to leap when you find serendipity is exactly like this. Just ace your POC. You align your vision and your values. Go check that. Then find clear metrics for success. What does success look like for you? Whether it's that event, how many MQLs do you want to have from that event? Or is this an event that is in a market that your company wants to strengthen their presence on, or want to open a market? And then always have an exit strategy, a plan B, just in case it doesn't work. It doesn't mean that you're gonna just the exit strategies that you leave. It may be that you just readjust the partnership. It may be that you move to another role. And this applies to actually everything, not only personal big leaps. It applies to business, to relocations, to everything. we do. Now let's move forward to 2024, and I'm heading PR and content at Theta Ray, and we just acquired a screening company, and we were ready to make headlines. We were making headlines in the international media, but then there was one hiccup. The amount was undisclosed. The acquisition amount was undisclosed, and in Israel, every media outlet, as you know, wants to know the number of the acquisition. So no number, no story. So we were stuck, and suddenly there was serendipity hit our team in the way of a breaking news story, the neutralization of Hania in Iran. Now that's a complicated connection. The AI that Theta Ray has developed can pinpoint money laundering or terror financing. So our team connected the dots between the capabilities of our AI and the situation that now was created to where is the terror funding money going to go? Can banks stop them using AI? The question is, can we pivot our story on time? Because like we said, there's always a catch in serendipity because it's not part of your plan. So can we pitch the story on time? We had 4 hours to pivot our story, repivot our pitch, and most importantly, get management on board. Because when you go on, you get out of the path or the planned path, you need to get management on board. So how do you get management on board with your crazy ideas? So here's how we did it. How do you sell serendipity? So first of all, you connect the dots. You tell your team or your managers the exact benefits, first of all, that this opportunity entails. You make the case on the potential. Second, then you assess the risk. The insights that you got from your proof of potential, you use them here. And if you put on any safety net, you highlight that safety net right there. And then you promote the upside. You sell the benefits. What we did is we pitched the idea to the CFO, the manager here in Israel. We didn't even have time to pitch to the team in the States because they were sleeping, right? And we had 4 hours to get it to print. He was on board. We pivoted, we pitched, and we got front page on Yediot Achronot and Ynet. So the story that was the press release that we thought was dead end, in the next day, it was front and center success. So what I want you to take from this crazy talk about serendipity and marketing is a little toolbox. The toolbox, first of all, are the now here mindset. Okay, you leave the script when serendipity crashes on you. You do your proof of potential, you pop, and you follow the risk, not the rules. You use the cap. How do you sell serendipity? And then if you decide to pursue, you go in with a safety net. Of course, you ace your POC. And I would like you I invite you to do a little exercise to spot serendipity. This next week, I'm sure that not every day, but all of us get opportunities. They hit onto us. But most of the time, we're so focused on our plan that we don't see them. We don't even spot them. So think about, this is exactly what Theta Ray AI does, exactly. It has it has vast amounts of data, and then it pinpoints the risky ones. It doesn't report all the risk. It reports the most dangerous one. So the same thing, we can train ourselves to actually see the the opportunities with most potential, do a quick risk assessment, and then decide if we're going all in. So if you want to do the exercise, the idea is that every day, just ask yourself, did anything was out of normal? Did I get any opportunity? Maybe a LinkedIn, somebody sent you a message on LinkedIn. Is this a real opportunity? Should I ask more questions? Does this align with our plan? Could this be relevant to my company or to my personal development? And then by the end of the week, check, just a quick check. Can you see any pattern? What's your attitude towards opportunities? Where are you playing too safe? And what is holding you back? And maybe, just maybe, the next out of nowhere moment can be your next big win.